Roman aqueducts. The Romans constructed aqueducts to bring a constant flow of water from distant sources into cities and towns, supplying public baths, latrines, fountains, and private households. Wastewater was removed by the sewage systems and released into nearby bodies of water, keeping the towns clean and free of noxious waste. Some aqueducts also served water for mining, processing, manufacturing, and agriculture. Aqueducts moved water throughout gravity alone, along a slight downward gradient with conduits of stone, brick, or concrete. Most were buried beneath the ground and followed its contours. Obstructing peaks were circumvented or less often tunneled through. When valleys or lowlands intervened, Where valleys or lowlands intervened, the conduit was carried on bridgework or its contents fed into high-pressure lead, ceramic or stone pipes and siphoned across. Most aqueduct systems included sediment tanks, sluices, and distribution tanks to regulate the supply and need.
Go.
Rome's first aqueduct supplied a water fountain sited at the city's cattle market. By the 3rd century AD, the city had 11 aqueducts to sustain a population of over 1 million in water-extravagant economy. Most of water supplied the city's many public baths. Cities and municipalities throughout the Roman Empire emulated this model and funded aqueducts as objects of public interest and civic pride, an expensive yet necessary luxury to which all could and did aspire. Most Roman aqueducts proved reliable and durable. Some were maintained into the early modern era, and few are still partly in use. Methods of aqueducts surveying and construction are given by Vitruvius and his work De Architectura, the General Frontinus gives more detail in the official report on the problems, uses and abuses of Imperial Rome's public water supply. Examples of aqueduct architecture include the supporting piers of the Aqueduct of Segovia and the aqueduct-fed cisterns.
Before their development of aqueduct technology, Romans, like most of their contemporaries in the ancient world, relied on local water sources such as springs and streams, supplemented by groundwater from privately or publicly owned wells, and by the seasonal rainwater drained from rooftops into storage jars and cisterns. The reliance of ancient communities of such water resources restricted their potential growth. Rome's aqueducts were not strictly Roman inventions. Their engineers would have been familiar with the ancient, tried and tested water management technologies of Etruscan neighbors and Greek allies, but they proved conspicuously successful. By the early imperial era, the city's aqueducts supported a population of over 1 million and an extravagant water supply for public amenities such as baths, fountains, and latrines had become a fundamental requirement for a civilized Roman life.